This is a creature capable of destroying humanity. It can devour any living being and evolve itself, with its ultimate goal being to consume humans. Initially, this creature was just a single cell, but within merely 2 weeks, it grew a body. Every single cell throughout its body simultaneously possesses the functions of muscle, eyes, and brain. Scientists originally intended to study it to cure cancer, but unexpectedly, the monster also possessed remarkable learning abilities. After using tools to successfully escape from the experimental chamber, the monster then launched attacks on humans. As it continuously devoured and grew, the monster's abilities became increasingly powerful. I became paralyzed in my lower limbs when I was very young, and my greatest dream was to break free from the constraints of my wheelchair. The unique cellular structure of this alien organism gave me hope of healing my legs. Initially, I wanted to use low voltage to stimulate it, which would be equivalent to human cardiopulmonary resuscitation. However, after trying, the alien organism showed no response whatsoever. With no other choice, I had to increase the electrical charge. While this successfully awakened the alien organism, in its emergency response, it wrapped around my hand. The tremendous force directly broke the electrical rod. I then tried to pull my arm out, but unexpectedly, the alien organism had already evolved intelligence. Half of its body changed form and pressed against the glass, and no matter how hard I struggled, I couldn't break free. Moreover, its grip kept getting stronger, now possessing strength comparable to an adult human. I tried to breathe deeply to make the alien organism relax its guard, but it still tightly wrapped around my fingers. After some consideration, I quickly thought of a solution. I picked up the electrical rod, wanting to divert its attention. Unexpectedly, this method not only failed to work, but it also thought I was trying to launch an attack. Instantly, it increased the wrapping force. As I let out a cry of agonizing pain, everyone finally realized the severity of the situation. Then another of my fingers was twisted and broken. The intense pain left me with no strength to resist. I could only continuously pound on the glass, calling for help from my companions. Before they could react, I had already fainted from the pain. As my arm was freed from the cultivation chamber, my entire palm was completely twisted and deformed. However, the crisis was far from over, because next, the alien organism actually wanted to break out of its prison. Fortunately, its current strength was still insufficient to tear through the gloves, but before everyone could breathe, a sigh of relief. After it returned to the cultivation chamber, it directly used its tentacles to break the electrical rod inside. It had already learned to use tools.